I'm Dalton Barrett with News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories affecting Rutherford County on this Monday, April the 28th, 2025, on your Rutherford Roundup. Smyrna is on the cusp of significant change as the Tennessee National Guard prepares to return operations to the Smyrna-Rutherford County Airport. The relocation of the Air National Guard's 118th Wing and Army National Guard units will unfold over the next several years, bringing with it nearly $400 million in infrastructure improvements. During an April 8th meeting, the Smyrna Town Council authorized Mayor Mary Esther Reed to initiate a traffic impact study, a crucial step towards accommodating the move. The return is spurred by the Nashville International Airport's expansion plans, which reclaim space currently used by the Guard. Earlier this year, officials broke ground on a new 91,000 square foot United States property and fiscal office warehouse at Smyrna Airport, further solidifying the area's growing military significance. Senator Marsha Blackburn emphasized the project's vital importance to Tennessee, while local leaders anticipate robust growth and enhanced national security capabilities in Rutherford County. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, community spirit shined through rainy skies. Over 250 participants joined in the 10th annual Hometown Heroes Walk for Children on April 25th. Organized by the Child Advocacy Center, the event highlighted the work of individuals safeguarding children from abuse. Rutherford County Mayor Joe Carr opened the event, while local heroes like Smyrna Police Detective Macy Gossett and Murfreesboro Police Detective Jennifer West were honored for their tireless dedication. Walkers traveled from the Civic Plaza to Oakland's Pavilion. Events like this underscore Rutherford County's unwavering commitment to protecting and uplifting its most vulnerable citizens. A tragic accident on South Church Street in Murfreesboro Thursday evening claimed the life of a young motorcyclist. According to the Murfreesboro Police Department, the collision occurred near the intersection of South Church Street and South Rutherford Boulevard. Reports indicate that a sedan struck the motorcyclist, who suffered severe injuries and was transported to the hospital, where he later succumbed to those injuries. The driver of the sedan was unharmed, but the vehicle caught fire following the crash, leading police to close the roadway and reroute traffic for public safety. The fatal accident crash team continues to investigate the cause of the collision, and authorities have not yet released the identities of those involved. Earlier that same day, Murfreesboro faced another emergency as the Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue Department responded to a morning kitchen fire at a townhome on South Bilbro Avenue. The resident arrived home to find flames erupting from the stove area and promptly evacuated. Firefighters quickly contained the fire to the kitchen, though smoke damage impacted other parts of the home. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. The Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department Fire Marshal's Office is investigating the cause of the blaze. Responding units included ladder companies 1, 2, 4, and 8, as well as engine companies 3, 7, and 9. Residents are reminded to practice kitchen safety and ensure smoke detectors are properly installed to help prevent future incidents in Murfreesboro and across Rutherford County. A new transportation policy is set to impact families across Rutherford County as the Rutherford County School Board approved the implementation of a parental responsibility zone in a narrow 4-3 vote. Beginning next school year, students in grades K through 5 who live within 1 mile of their school and students in grades 6 through 12 with 1.5 miles will no longer qualify for bus services. Instead, parents within these zones must arrange transportation. The decision, introduced by Butch Vaughn and supported by Chair Claire Maxwell, Stan Vaught, and Katie Darby, is expected to save the district up to $3 million. However, the move has sparked considerable debate, with board members Tammy Sharp, Caleb Tidwell, and Francis Rosales voting against the measure. Families across Rutherford County are encouraged to review the changes and begin planning accordingly. In economic news, Rutherford County continues to showcase resilience, ranking among Tennessee's top 3 counties for the lowest unemployment rates in March, according to the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development. The county reported a 2.7% unemployment rate, with Smyrna leading locally at an impressive 2.6%, and both Murfreesboro and Laverne matching the county average of 2.8%. These figures underscore the ongoing economic growth in Rutherford County and its municipalities. According to the state, only 4 counties reported unemployment rates above 5%. State officials are encouraging residents to explore affordable training opportunities through Tennessee's colleges of applied technology, as the demand for skilled trade professionals continues to rise. Ascension St. Thomas and LifePoint Rehabilitation have received state approval to proceed with a new 40-bed inpatient rehabilitation hospital in Murfreesboro. The Tennessee Health Facilities Commission granted the certificate of need for the facility, which will be located on Kennedy Drive, adjacent to the Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford Hospital campus. Construction is slated to begin later this year, with an expected opening date in 2027. The new Murfreesboro Hospital will provide intensive nursing care, physical and occupational therapy, and speech pathology services for adults recovering from conditions such as stroke, neurological disease, and brain or spinal cord injuries. Meanwhile, Tennessee's Right to Life expressed strong disappointment following Governor Lee's decision to sign HB 533/SB 449 into law. The legislation establishes a quote-unquote right to contraception and IVF, sparking concerns among pro-life groups about the lack of protections for human embryos and parental oversight. Tennessee's Right to Life criticized the bill for potentially enabling practices that they argue undermine pro-life values, including the destruction of unused embryos and reduce parental authority over minors' reproductive health decisions. Stacey Dunn, president of Tennessee's Right to Life, voiced frustration, urging the governor and legislature to address these issues in the 2026 session. The controversial law highlights a growing divide in Tennessee's legislative landscape around reproductive rights, as well as protections. That's all for now. For updates on these, as well as many more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, wgnsradio.com, or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook and X. I'm Dalton Barrett for WGNS Radio, and I'll talk to you later.